connecting you to our community, 11 Connects. Welcome to 11 Connects. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Jason Pickerel. He is the founder of About Kids. Jason, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So Jason, tell us a little bit about your company, About Kids. What's the mission? What's it about?
Well, About Kids, we really wanted to work with kids. You know, there's a lot of home health companies out there, and there's so many that focus on adults and Medicare, but Medicaid in Colorado, we really want to help kids. So we started that, and
so you're an occupational therapist by trade.
yeah, I'm not a nurse. I'm just an OT, and
Not just an OT though. There's a lot to do with OT. And I know you said you found yourself working a lot with children, and noticed there was sort of this gap, right?
Yeah. People are moving from out of state, and they needed to get on Colorado Medicaid, but it takes a while to get started up. So there were kids without insurance, really, that needed help. Mm-hmm. So I was just volunteering, working with some kids here and there, and from that was born OTs, and then PTs, and we hired some speech therapists just to work with kids. And then About Kids, we really wanted to add the nursing component to it. Mm-hmm. So About Kids, we really just really want to focus on the children.
Well, you saw the need and you started the business, so to fill that need. And I know that sometimes for parents, if they're just getting a new diagnosis for their child, it can be a bit overwhelming. And I know you saw that as well and wanted to help with that. So tell me about your resource connection. What can you do for parents?
Yeah, I mean, when a child gets that first diagnosis, it feels almost overwhelming. But I think maybe
you don't know what you don't know.
Depending on the age, you might already know your kid has that diagnosis. So it's just a label, but it's a good label because then it opens so many doors for you. All of a sudden, you can get services, you can get therapy, you can get nursing, you might even be able to get supplies. And we have a full-time resource coordinator who helps people out. And there's a lot to navigate, from guardianship to waiver programs. There's so much to figure out. So we're one of the few companies that has a full-time resource coordinator who's there full-time, gives out her cell phone number, call day or night, just to help you figure out whatever you need to.
Well, how you get started in these avenues, because you don't have this information unless it's something in life that comes to you. So you have to figure it out. And I think one of the interesting things is the CNA process, that many parents can actually become CNAs in Colorado for their own children. Explain that.
Yeah, so Colorado, it's awesome here. There's not just because of the outdoors, but people move here because they can become parent CNAs. And to become a CNA, there's a 4 to 6, or we have an online program as well through Colorado CNA Academy. Mm-hmm. You can get trained, become a CNA, and you can go work anywhere, nursing homes, whatever, but you can work with your child.
And the state will pay you for that.
Yeah, so if people knew this across the nation, they'd be flooding here to call. I mean, I think we're the only state that does that.
Right.
And who better, right, than take care of your kids?
Well, of course, because
you're
doing it anyway. You're passionate and loving towards your child, but for the state to support you in that through this program, through this certification.
Yeah, because a lot of family members have to quit. They quit their job full time. They're doing whatever, and then you might quit your job and take care of your child full time. And who better than you or anyone in the family over 18? It could be a friend, it could be a grandparent, but as long as they're a trained CNA, then you can get paid to do what you're already doing anyways.
And so coordinating these services, whether it's getting the certification, if people need to bring in speech or OT or PT, you can coordinate all of that for them.
Yeah, so at About Kids, we offer all of it under one roof. There's some companies that just do the nursing part, some just do therapy. We do it all. And that's good for care coordination. It's one of the requirements under Medicare and Medicaid that the care is coordinated. That makes sense.
Right.
But it's also just easier for you just to, under one company, just taking care of you.
And even the educational process, you can help support with advocacy in the schools, IEP or 504 meetings, you can help as well?
Yeah, we'll send in, and we have therapy goals that we work on in-home or sometimes in a clinic somewhere else. And then, but the IEP, that's for the school, right? So we'll go to the school and we'll collaborate with them, and they have their own therapists, and we work together and say, okay, we're working on this at home. What would work good for you, and in collaboration, and let's get a communication book so mom knows what we're doing, and
all for the benefit of the child and families. So I know if people are interested, want more information, get to the website, right?
Yeah, aboutkids.com.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for what you're doing in our community, Jason.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me.